Well, greetings and salutations, one and all. Back again is the Super Review Show's mixed bag, coming to you from many caves. As always, I'm joined by these one of my esteemed panelists here at the Super Review Show. Vinny Levine, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you, everybody?
I'm doing good, my friend, doing good. So, as the title of our podcast, well, before I forget, how can I figure it's the We the Best podcast. Bill, unfortunately, and Justin are both tied up with a lot of things right now in their personal lives. I'm not going to go into what they have; that's their privacy. But what I will say though is, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and there's a lot of things happening. So I chose the topic for us tonight, as the title of our podcast just alludes to. We're going to be discussing, and Vinny and I are going to be discussing how music, movies, and television have some connections with mental health awareness. Now, I know you're probably already saying to yourself, well, mental health awareness is actually in the month of May. Correct. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm here to say to you is, here in the U.S. in the northeast part of the world, that we record this from in New York, it is very dark out right now. We're recording at 8:30 at night, and it feels like it's like 10 o'clock at night because it's pitch black. So
yeah, it's pitch black out.
It's literally dark, and we're trying to. What I want to do is, I want to just say before we get going, if you're out there listening to us, you're not alone. You are loved by us here at the Super Review Show. You're loved by your mom, your dad, your parents, grandparents, whoever, sister, brother, friend, relative. We care about you. We hope that you are not struggling in this time of need, because honestly, our job here at the Super Review Show is to take you out of time. It's to take you out of the world you live in and come to a different world and escape the world of the I'm not getting political, but the way the world is right now, with just how everything is going on here in the US or in the UK or Australia, wherever you are listening to us, even Japan. We seriously could not be any more supportive without your support. And we also want to let you know that you're not alone. So tonight's topic is mental health awareness, TV shows, movies, and music. Because it's whenever you get dark, whenever it gets dark out, you tend to get more depressed and more upset.
Yeah,
And we want to talk
and the
about
holidays are a big time of year to season for depression. So we're here for you, everybody.
Yeah, we are here for you. We're here to do the mixed bag as much as possible. We're gonna talk about Christmas and stuff coming up, because I know Christmas is here on a Wednesday, so we're gonna have to wait and see. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Anyways, long story short, though, yeah, tonight's gonna be a little bit of a heavy topic. But we did this back in 2021. If you want to go back and listen to our original thoughts about that then, but basically, Vinny and I are just gonna go ahead and discuss some stuff regarding songs that bring up awareness of mental health. Like there's a couple, or movies and TV shows. This shouldn't be a long episode. Just letting you know. Well, let's jump into it, shall we? So I'll kick it off. Okay, do you want to kick it off with some music, Vinny? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so there was a hold on. So there was a song, and it intrigued me that it came out by a band called Bon Jovi back in 2020, actually, believe it or not, of all times. The song is called Unbroken. The song is about veterans. The song is about veterans sacrificing their life and to bring awareness to veterans in the U.S. who unfortunately take their life because of trauma from war or other traumatic events that have impacted their life. This song was written to help bring awareness to that. And in fact, one of the stats that they said when it first came out was that 22 veterans a day die of depression and trauma from war.
I didn't know that.
Unfortunately, again, we're getting serious, but it's a very serious thing we're talking about. But no, this is a very powerful song that Bon Jovi wrote in the 2019-2020 era of his career, for his album 2020, believe it or not. And it's a really powerful song. And actually in the lyrics, it actually goes, "Today 22 will die from suicide." I forget the rest of the lyrics there, and then it says, "But I do it all again." And it's a very powerful song. If you've never heard the song "Unbroken" by Bon Jovi, it is a very powerful song, and it's not just a military soldiers. It's more like soldiers with PTSD. So if you're out there listening to us and you have a family member who's an active soldier or an active duty Marine or Army combat veteran or whoever, please let them hear this song. They might actually have sympathy and hope after hearing what they're hearing.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the song or no?
No, I've not.
Okay. It's like 6 minutes long, though, unfortunately, because it's got a long introduction.
6 minutes. That's not bad, actually. So I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like it's 9 or 10 or 13 minutes, whatever. But it's
I
good.
don't even hate long songs. This actually is pretty short for the sort of songs I like. So
That's true. True that. So, but yeah, no, but Bon Jovi's "Unbroken." I wanted to bring it up for a little bit there because it's a powerful song. It's about giving hope to people, especially in the military, who have very severe PTSD and trauma from a lot of stuff going on. So, but it's a really great song. There's another song I wanted to bring up too, actually. Vinny, do you have any songs before I go on around?
I actually have it's not a song, it's an album, actually. No, album and a song.
Okay.
So I don't know how many of you people know the band Kix. They have a song called "Don't Close Your Eyes."
Okay.
It's apparently about I don't know how to describe it really, but it's a song about not like letting your depression get to you and ending up and doing that terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the song, it's very much like the Bon Jovi song, but it's more like a universal one. It's not to get just for veterans; it's for everybody.
Okay. I actually haven't heard. I've heard of Kix. I haven't heard the song though.
This was their biggest hit in the by a wide margin.
In the U.S. or just in general?
In general.
Okay, gotcha. I feel like I've heard of Kix. I think I've heard this song. So yeah, I don't think I've heard the song though personally, but I definitely will have to check it out. So yeah.
Yeah. It's a good song.
Good song. I'll have to check it out. Do you there's one other song I want to mention too, just on a whim. Well, there's a few actually, but another one I want to bring up. I think Vinny and I, unfortunately, this band no longer tours, but it's "Everybody Hurts" by REM.
Oh, that's a good choice. I like that song.
Yeah, it's a great song by REM.
Mm-hmm.
REM. 1 second. Yeah, REM. They no longer tour as a band, but the song "Everybody Hurts."
I don't even think Michael Stipe does anything really. I know the others, Mills and Buck, have that baseball themed band with that other guy. Bill Berry does his whatever he does now, and yeah.
I also think that Vinny, Michael Stipe actually released a couple solo songs back in 2019 or 2018, I believe. I might be wrong.
But yeah, it doesn't really do much, Michael Stipe, anymore.
No, I almost met him. I think I told you the time I almost met him too. Right?
Yeah, you have. I'm so jealous.
I know. He's just literally standing right behind me, like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I can't say hi to Michael Stipe." No, don't do it. So it's funny.
Aww.
Unfortunately,
that is sad.
Everybody Hurts by REM. Great song. Kind of fits the mood, if you will, by a lot of stuff. That's also like it's a depressing song.
Yeah.
I think it's to bring awareness to how the world is at the time, currently, and maybe we'll be for a little while.
I love this song actually.
It's great.
It's got a lot of sadness in it, but it's got hope.
Exactly. That's a very good way of putting it, Vinny. It's got sadness but hope.
But yeah. There's another song I absolutely love. I'll go into the album to a personal anecdote about the album I'm going to bring up after this. Sure. I don't know how many of you know the band. I'm sure a lot of people know Counting Crows.
Of course.
So, technically, there's a lot of stuff because Adam Duritz has suffered from a lot of mental issues. A lot of his songs, specifically songs like "Long December," "Round Here," Counting Crows are basically some of the masters of writing songs to help people get through depression. Because Adam Duritz has battled it for so many years. He did battle a lot of serious mental issues for so many years. And now he's happy, which I'm happy about because Long December being probably one of the best of theirs. So off Recovering the Satellites. And it's Recovering the Satellites being one of the best albums one of the best albums in the 90s. A Long December is a Christmas song. Adam Duritz himself said it. but this isn't a happy Christmas song. But it's also not a sad one. I mean, it's got a lot of, as I said about the last song, depression, but there's hope in it. You
Yeah.
hope that all the things in the song happen, but there's definitely a serious element of this can help anybody through anything. I remember reading an article about, actually, I don't remember who wrote it. It was an article on the internet. Some guy wrote an article about why the song meant so much to him, and I kind of identify with it. Because like he was this woman he was in love with. She ends up losing her life to cancer, and he hears this song, and it's hard to read the article. It's one of the most depressing things I've ever read, but I love it.
All right.
But now where was I? That personal anecdote. So I don't know how many of you know, and there's another hair metal based anecdote, but this one's much more personal to me, and I want to bring it up.
Yeah,
So I don't know a lot of you people know the band Wasp.
I do.
They have a certain album called The Crimson Idol. So The Crimson Idol is an album about a fictional rock star by the name of Jonathan Steele. He has a lot of trauma from from parents that were abusive, and he runs away, and he finds fame and fortune. But that's the thing: the fame and fortune doesn't give him what he wants, the acceptance of his parents. So at the end of the album, he does the drastic thing. I don't even know. He does the thing where he ceases to exist. I don't know. I don't want to say the exact word. Via guitar strings in noose form. How that works, I couldn't tell you. But you just gotta suspend your disbelief on this one. The last song. Listen to this album, people. You have to listen to it because to understand how truly. I mean, I'm gonna be blunt here, blunt as you know what.
Go ahead.
Album saved my life completely and utterly.
Really?
I'm shooting here. I'm feeling it's personal. So this album, I went out through some serious stuff back at the end of high school. This album saved my life. It's all I can say. This album did wonders for me, and it still does to this very day. This album has really, really helped me, and I want it to help all of you too. This album has literally this saved my life numerous times. Specifically, the last track, "The Great Misconceptions of Me." That's something I discovered from someone else, and it saved me. So I want, I don't care what you think. The song is 90 minutes and 46 seconds long. Listen to it when you stop watching. You'll get what I mean.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
So that's Wasp's "The Crimson Idol" album.
Yeah, it helps. It helped me a lot. I hope it helps you all too.
Awesome. So you heard it first. It helped Vinny. It can help anyone.
It really can.
One more song I want to touch on really quick, and it's not.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know. When I was doing a little bit of research for this topic tonight, I actually thought to myself, you know what? What's a song that is well known that people might not know the meaning to?
What song?
And I thought to myself, I said, well, let's take a look at James Taylor for a second with "Fire."
Oh, I forgot about the story of this one. Yeah, you're right.
I did some Google searching for our topics tonight, and I was like, oh, it's each verse in the song "Fire and Rain" by James Taylor has taken a different, how do I explain this? It different parts of his life through the different songs. The verse one is about a childhood friend of his that unfortunately took her life. In the first verse, the second verse is about his addiction to drugs.
He had a bad drug addiction too.
He did. He really did. And the third verse is about his stay at a mental hospital in Massachusetts.
So I remember the Flying Machine. They weren't great.
Yeah, I haven't really heard of them too much. But yeah, anyways, with "Fire and Rain," it's one of the songs you would just think the acoustic. Oh, it's a great acoustic song, whatever. It's got a lot of great stories to it. Honestly, it's got some dark stuff to it. It's a dark song.
There's a lot of music like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's just "Fire and Rain" by James Taylor. I only have one more song, Vinny, if you want me to bring it up really quick, and then we can jump over to
go right ahead.
TV shows and movies really quick, if that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not really about when I say mental health. Obviously, we're talking about very serious discussion, but I mean, and I want to with this next song. I'm not saying it's not serious, but you want to talk about a song that gives you that has a darker, not a dark, but like a different. How do I explain? It's the lyrics are about a relationship, like a love or romantic relationship that's falling apart. But
Yeah.
towards the end of the song, it gives like a little bit of hope. Like in the music itself, it like provides hope. But I will say too, if you're looking for any, I say this generically to anyone out there who's single or in a relationship with someone in general. But Bruce Springsteen's "One Step Up,"
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, "One
I know
Step
Love in
Up."
General is a good album about breakups.
That the whole Tunnel of Love is one of my favorite albums. Period. But "One Step
Yeah.
Up" by Bruce Springsteen. If you've never heard the song "One Step Up" by Bruce Springsteen, do yourself a favor and listen to it when you're done listening to us on your streaming service, or go on YouTube and look it up. It is a deep song about not just about like love and a relationship falling apart, but it's about like how a man. It's not from the woman's perspective; it's from the man's perspective too. It's from like the man's perspective of a man being like struggling mentally and how he's having a hard time dealing with being alone. And like, honestly, there's a couple other songs I want to just bring honorable mentions to on this record, on the record "Tunnel of Love" as well. It's a song called "When You're Alone," and like when you're alone, you're alone. What's the other one?
It's not a title track, is it?
No, it's not. It's not "Tunnel of Love." It's not the title track. It's "Ain't Got You," or even like I don't know. Just it. By the way, if you haven't heard the album "Tunnel of Love" and you're looking for your like some sort of like at peace with yourself songs or
Yeah.
music, Tunnel of Love does that in many ways more than one. It's not just about love and relationships. There's a lot of like dark, like the opening song is "Ain't Got You," and it's like
Yeah.
I got the fortunes of heaven. I got money. I got this. I got that. I got that. But I don't have you. It's kind of like an interesting concept, and "One Step Up" and when you're alone really amplify that too.
Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of good albums like that. Tunnel of Love is basically one of the many, many divorce albums that have been written.
yeah,
And that's the thing. The divorce album, Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, one of the divorce album. The amount of chaos and one that does not need to be cannot be overstated and doesn't need to be brought up because it's so well known. There's a lot of really good albums like that out there. One of my personal favorite is a little album called "Shoot Out the Lights" by Richard and Linda Thompson.
Shoot at the
Now,
lights.
if any of you are going through something with like any of you are going through like a breakup or something, I feel bad but for you. But listen to this album. It'll help you get. It's a very powerful, probably great divorce album of the 80s. Because Walking on a Wire, Don't Renege on Our Love, Wall of Death. There's a lot of really Walking on a Wire is one of my favorite songs ever written.
Mm.
That song also has helped me quite a bit. With lyrics like, I hand you my ball and chain. You just hand me the same old refrain. I'm walking on a wire, and I'm falling. That's just the first line of the second song. This album is also extremely beloved by not just critics, but audiences. Widely considered one of the great albums of all time. And divorce-wise, it's second to Rumors.
Wow.
But first in my case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me, though. I mean, I can listen to a lot of depressing music as well as happy music. You know me by now, JT. I'm the music encyclopedia.
You're the best at it.
Yes.
You are. But yeah,
yes.
That's good. Did you have anything else? You mentioned Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. I mean, that's pretty so much self-explanatory.
That's another album like Tunnel of Love, Shoot Out the Lights. Divorce albums are very good. Like, what's that one by? Actually, no, the Carly Simon Hello Big Man wasn't as good as. But the parts of her divorce on Come Upstairs, like the songs James.
Mm-hmm.
James, about her divorce from James Taylor, coincidentally. Wow. That's one of the most harrowing songs I've ever heard.
Wow.
It's short, but it's so sad.
Yeah.
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 But where are we going to move on to movies?
Yeah, let's move on to movies and TV shows, and then we'll wrap it up, okay?
Yeah. I think I know one or two movies that could work.
Which one?
Inside Out.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, Inside Out definitely helps. Is a good example of emotional stuff and how to handle it. Big Hero 6 has a lot of elements of like depression stuff too, and how to get through it.
Is it really? I haven't seen Big Hero 6. I would not know that.
Big Hero 6 is not a happy movie, but it's a good movie.
Interesting.
This should have been what Frozen is. Frozen is garbage compared to this movie. Absolute trash.
I haven't even. Are they making a second one? I'm sorry. I'm going to sidetrack.
If they make another Big Hero 6, I'll be very happy.
Like Big Hero 7. You know what I mean?
I don't know how they would though. That's a problem because for the first one this one has a pretty definitive ending though. There was a TV series, I think.
Yes. There was a there was a TV show at one point about it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I actually never saw it.
I haven't seen it myself, so
yeah.
Okay. Big Hero 6, Inside Out. What other movies did you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think. It's actually really difficult.
The only other one I could think of possibly. Well, there's one obvious TV show, and we talked about it at one point. But have you seen the movie A Beautiful Mind?
Is that the one with
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, the one with Good Will Hunting. A Beautiful Mind. I don't really know anything about it.
Okay, well, for those who don't know, A Beautiful Mind is just I'll make it quick, and then we can go to jump over to A Good Will Hunting in a sec. That's actually a good example too. A Beautiful Mind is a movie with Russell Crowe about a guy who has schizophrenia.
Oh,
he sees like a fake. He works for the government too. It's based on a true story, if I'm not mistaken. But he made like he can crack codes. He can crack codes. He can make he can do a lot of really good work with it. He's a really smart guy, but he has schizophrenia and he sees people like that are not real, and he's talking to him and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's a little unsettling, but it's kind of
scary, I forgot one.
Yeah, what do you got?
Love and Mercy. Have you watched it yet?
Vinny, don't kill me, please. I know.
You're gonna watch it on New Year's Eve.
I'll watch it when I come over. Don't worry.
Yes.
watch it that
Love
night.
and Mercy, another great movie.
Yeah.
About Brian Wilson, and a man also of schizophrenic. But this goes over his times when he was middle-aged in the 80s. Love and Mercy, when he was under the care, and I mean that in the air quotes possible, care of that evil man Eugene Landy.
Yeah, Love and Mercy.
We're watching Love and Mercy on New Year's Eve, JT. You're not I'm turning it on.
No, I know. No, but
you can't escape it. You're not going to.
I'm not going to. What I will say though is that I know for a fact that I know what it's about too. I mean, I know the story. I just have to see.
It's probably my favorite Paul Dano role ever. Even though, sorry, Paul Dano, Quentin Tarantino doesn't like you for some reason.
I heard about that today, actually.
That really angered me when I saw that, because did Quentin Tarantino not see Love and Mercy?
I have.
This is the only movie of Paul Dano's I really know and love.
He was in the Batman.
But what else do we need to know of him? He's just the perfect young Brian Wilson.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. Love and Mercy. I know what it's about. I'd have to watch the movie with you.
Yeah. So. Still can't forgive Paul Giamatti for being so good as Eugene Landy.
Yeah, Landy was. Oh my god.
I will never look at Paul Giamatti the same way again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unsettling how I literally cannot picture anybody else but Paul Giamatti as Eugene Landy now. It's
really. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, so Love and Mercy. Do you want me to go into the last one I had or no?
Let's go ahead.
All right, really quick. So, all right. Well, anyways, I was just gonna I think our last big one that we're gonna talk about tonight in general is the Netflix show 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, isn't that very inaccurate though?
It was based on a book.
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, I'll go into it really in depth. This is about a book. This is Netflix based. There was a and Bill and I talked about this when we talked about mental health awareness in 2021. But this show was a show, and I saw a lot of it too, for whatever reason. But it's about a girl who unfortunately ends her life, and she leaves behind cassette tapes cassette tapes to friends and a couple of people in her life that were in her life that were responsible for her demise. It's very dark. It's really not a good show. It got a lot of attention. I got a lot of attention for like schools, fire departments, police
It
departments.
shouldn't have in this case.
It's for all the wrong reasons. Because it really amplified how it showed how ending your life it amplified that a lot. And honestly, when it's really not it's a sad thing. It shouldn't be romanticized. It shouldn't be like fantasized by other things. So it just shouldn't.
It's something I take very seriously. I would never romanticize this.
No, and unfortunately,
the show should never have been made if that's what it was.
I know, and that's unfortunately Netflix's part because they're actually doing like Netflix goes out and buys IP. They buy books.
All those streaming services do.
A lot of people do that. So,
well, they picked one that would really anger me, I guess.
Yeah, Vinny, I as much as I love you, buddy, but don't watch it. It's really not worth.
I will not.
Your time.
I will do the opposite of watch it.
You will unwatch it. So, but no, this is Bill and I talked about this when the show was on, and I was not a fan of it to begin with, but then the fact that it got so popular on Netflix, the show just took off. It's almost like
how does this sort of like absolute how? So people watch this and it got popular. That's just terrible.
Just by word of mouth, yeah. It's pretty bad. So it was the 2017 2020, and it just became I never. It made me very uncomfortable too. Like it was just a lot of unsettling images and stuff at some points and stuff. So it wasn't my favorite thing. It's just I don't know. It was not the best choice. I know when people were talking about it left and right, like, oh yeah, 13 Reasons Why is a great show. I'm like, no, it's
actually kind of damaging, really.
It's a controversial topic, controversial show. So
yeah.
Anyways, but I hate to put a damper on that, but it's like I don't know. I don't recommend watching 13 Reasons Why. It's not a good show. Very, very scary. And it's not. When I'm going to say this just generically, ending your life is not a joke. Please go out there and get help.
It's not.
Please just go out there, get help, talk to someone, talk to a neighbor.
I actually have one last aside about that sort of thing.
Yeah, what do you got?
So I don't know how many of you. I know you all know. Ironically, I don't even believe this. What? I've actually seen the clip. There was an episode of Family Guy. Family Guy handled this best.
What'd they say?
There's an episode of Stewie and Brian get locked in a bank vault, and Brian, I guess there's a Brian has a security deposit box with a gun in it, and Stewie and Brian have a conversation about the taking of your own life. That is so insightful and surprisingly powerful and moving. It's the most moving and powerful thing Family Guy ever did. Yeah, the fact it's still going is a crime. But I can't hate them solely because that was widely considered one of the most accurate ways to help somebody talk somebody down out of it or help somebody through that. And it's shocking how a show like this did that much wonders for helping people talk about and help people stop people from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense considering the show is just terrible mostly, but there are those moments like that and among others that actually work.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So we're ending on a very much more positive note than 13 Reasons Why. So
Yes.
yeah. Do you have anything else, bud?
No.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. And just like I was saying before, if you out there are having a hard time with the holiday, the holidays are here, everyone's happy, whatever, right? We all get that. But at the same time, if you're not having a good time out there, please, 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 just know out there, you're not alone. You have a family, you have friends, you have people who love you, and it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Let me just say that
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
it's something that's not worth doing. It's not worth happening.
Yeah.
It's not worth talk to a neighbor, get professional help. That's my best advice for you. I have many of my friends who are on and off, mainly off the Super Review Show, who I talk to, and like I just struggle a lot with the world we live in.
Yeah.
I do the best. My best advice is put your head where your feet are. Put your head where your feet are. Are you listening to us right now? Are you watching us on YouTube? Put your head where you are, where your feet are, and say, "I'm not in that crime, or I'm not a part of that news segment. I'm not a part of this." Put your head where your feet are, and you'll be. That's step one. Step two is just walk around, get some water, take a deep breath,
Yeah.
and relax. We are here for you. We are here to support you no matter what. And just because the holidays are here doesn't mean everyone's happy. It's not. It can be a happy time. It can be a sad time. But we want to
Yeah.
do this podcast for you. So
It's like my favorite time of year, but I mean, I love the holidays. I really do, but it's also a very difficult time for me. Not like, I mean, because I deal with this thing. It's not like anything too personal, it's just financially, and that really doesn't help my mental state at all. This is like the worst time of year for me financially.
Right. Yeah. Same here.
So, yeah.
So, but anyways, guys, we want to thank you for watching, listening, however you enjoy tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in to our podcast. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to follow the Sports Insanity Network for Bill Murphy. I know he's not here tonight, but follow the Sports Insanity Network. They do a lot of sports postings and stuff. Football season's almost just over halfway done. Basketball, hockey, hot stove for baseball. The Sports Insanity Network. Check them out. They're available on all platforms. And we want to thank you for watching, listening, however you enjoy us tonight. But for all of us here at the Super Review Show, and Vinny, of course, as always, for doing this podcast with me. Thanks so much, my friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yeah, for all of us here, guys, stay safe, take care, and be awesome.
Be awesome.